I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
Now, now it's Saturday morning. It's 5 a.m. right? 5 a.m. And oh, let me turn this on real quick. Let me turn this on real quick. My comments thing on real quick. Uh, I, I I have a lot of things that I want to talk about, but I think I might do a couple of videos, pre-record videos, because it's so much content. There's so much things I want to get off my chest. But I want to say shout out to Super Sly 75 because there's a video um, that he made, a live stream, I should say, and there was a story that he was doing that I'm for. And shout out to the governor of California, because I'm for it. Yes, I'm for it. So I want the governor of California that the California Senate and the California House pass, because I want to see this. I want to see this work. I want to see this how it work. But so on that level, I'm going to do a pre-record video on that. Hopefully, because I'm still working on that Epstein files video. I'm still working on that Charlie Kirk video. I got too much iron in the fire, you know. And I managed to squeeze in that Tennessee State one because I thought since it was still hot, since that story is still hot and everything, and I said let me just rush that video up in there and postpone the rest of my commentary on stuff. But as to the title, right, this live stream, I want to thank Generation Z. I want to thank Generation Z because they understood the assignment. That excuse me, Generation Z under, understood the assignment because they witnessed the failures of their millennial parents, their baby boomer and Gen X grandparents, and their and the trials and tribulations of their great grandparents who are still here, who's in their 80s and 90s. That will be the silent generation. So I'm glad though they understand what's occurring, and it needs to be stopped here. See, and I'm glad Sabby Sabs, shout out to her. Sabby Sabs pointed it out. Now on that video I made about the Tennessee um, State University when them two white boys showed up. Sabby Sabs did a lot of digging, and I wish I had caught up what was being dug. But I have to give her credit because one of the guys that was over there is a part of an organization, and he kept on saying he's part of a certain religion, and he's trying to bring Middle Eastern politics into black America's affairs. Then I saw another video where black people are being targeted for not supporting Bibi Netanyahu. Then I saw Professor uh, Professor Black Truth made a live stream and about it. And then, you know, and then again, I'm going to do a video on this. And this video, I might have to put this on another website at because I don't want to sound anti. Well, scratch that. I don't want to be accused of anti-Semitism, being anti-Semitic, because we know how if you talk about a certain world leader, you're not talking about the people, you're talking about the world leader and his foreign policy. So I'm going to have to be careful with that. Oh, hold on. Lonnie Love, long time, Lonnie, long time. I ain't seen you in a long minute. So I'm gonna put that video out there, and then I trace the problem. I trace the narrative about black people, and when I said the narrative, I'm talking about the last 20 years, right? The last 20 years. I trace it back to 2009. Now I could go back to 1988. I can go to 1984. I could go to 1976 and not no, not 1978. I can go back to each of those years, but hell, I could go back to 1948. But uh I think for brevity, I'm gonna use since Obama was president. Yes, I always hear. Okay, okay, I appreciate that, Lonnie. See, when President Obama became president, right, or better yet, let's just go back a year before that. When, when President Obama was running, you know what? I'll be right back. Give me a minute. All right, I'm back. So anyway, where was I at? So talking about back in 2008, 2007, 2008, when Obama was running for president, they had this idea that Obama is a Muslim and Obama is, he's going to be a Muslim president. Al Qaeda, he's a maturing candidate for Al Qaeda. Woo 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 woo, and the narrative is that since he's black and since he's Muslim, he's going to destroy Western civilization. And since he was not great president, Bibi Netanyahu was elected prime minister after the invasion of Lebanon, and then he went so Obama's one of his first foreign trips as president is going to Jerusalem, and he made a speech in Jerusalem, and which I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to do a video on that. Right, I'm gonna do a video on that because I see the narrative. I see where all this is coming from. The Christian nationalism. I see this all come all the way down. It started back in 2007, 2008, and then up until 2009 with Obama's first year in the White House. So I'm gonna do a video on that. It yeah, they're trying to spring the neocons, in our society is trying to force black. They're trying to put black people in their crosshairs and try to shame and gaslight the black American society. And I see right through that. But I'm glad Sabby Sabs did that video, because that was one point that I missed, and I wish I would have had seen that. You know, I saw everything else. I saw 75% of what's going on, but I missed the 25%. I'm glad she caught up on that, because that right there, I wish I would have known, right? I wish I had ample time to research one of those fools over there and see that. But anyway, I want to talk about something else too, though. That's really I gotta shake my head on. I gotta shake my head on this. Or should I say, I should just um should I just ignore it? But some of you men in this space, and I'm not talking about the red pill guys. I'm not talking about the red pill. I've been fools, but issue blue pill simps. You blue pill panda bears. Y'all also a problem too. I'm listening to what happened on Bomb Cherry Channel a few hours ago, and this idea about manhood and all of that, right? I'm gonna say this to you, Brownsville, because you probably gonna listen to what I'm gonna say. Some of us ain't down with that bullshit you on. See, you think you just gonna talk to any man any way you want. Now, James Kills ain't nobody to defend. Say that again. James Kills ain't is nobody to defend, but puffing out your chest at men just to gain favor for women is the reason why, though, nobody don't want to talk to you at all. You know. See, the problem is with us. The problem is with the difference. See, you want men to be a doormat. You expect a man just to sit there and you expect men to be a doormat to any infractions that is done unto him. Well, let me help you out with this. That's the reason why you see an increase of self deletions, because of people like you not understanding that they know about the social, uh how we as in a Western society is socialized, right? And because we are so socialized to this point of we got to be respectful, which I agree. What I'm about to say, I agree with totally everything. You supposed to be respectful to women. You're supposed to be thoughtful. You're supposed to be empathetic and sympathetic to women. You're supposed to be caring, nurturing women. Supposed to protect women, protect and provide for women. All of these points I do agree, right? But the problem is with the Brownsvilles of the world is that some women know this, right? Most women know that, and some women, I'm saying some, right? Some women will take advantage of that concept, and when some women will take advantage of the concept, they'll take that to gaslight. They'll take that to demean, disrespect. And then when I said this disrespect, I'm not talking about no damn argument. I'm not talking about an argument like, okay, me and this woman argue about this, that, and third. No, we're talking about, when I talk disrespect, I mean putting his business out there in front street, defending what is wrong, all of that. That's the point I'm trying to make, right? And it's dogmatic. You know, what's up, Lou? What's up, Lou? Extreme religious dogma has always been a doorway to radicalism. Yeah, right, right. Um, but anyway, I know I'm going in and out of the gender war thing to what's going on in with American politics, but there are a lot of things bothering me, right? And you know, but back to Lou, right? Black people need to be smart, right? And I appreciate Generation Z. I appreciate Generation Z and what they're doing. I do. But the next step is protecting Generation Z from occurring. And I have always have a problem with with the left, and particularly uh, the Democrats. If they really want to win, right? They need to catch up with the technology. Going on CNN and going on Fox does not bring votes. Okay, most of your millennials and most of your millennials and Zoomers are online. They're on TikTok. They're on YouTube. They're on Facebook. Well, who's on these internet podcasters? People who if they really want to win, why not go to certain channels that invite them for interviews? It's very frustrating for me, because I was talking about this with Tyrone, right? It's about last year. I want to say around December, November of last year, right after the week after the week after the election, right? And I told Tyrone Thompson, I said that we got to. I wish I find the clip, but it happened last year. But um, those of us who are anti-Trump, who are anti-MAGA, who's anti-manosphere, right? We got to create collaboration among ourselves, and at the same time, we got to be more political. Doing more podcasts. Do more podcasting to generate these types of personalities that we would like to see in uh you know in power. Um because Donald Trump is a businessman. JD Vance is a millennial. There was a reason why JD Vance was picked for VVP. And the Democrats they're going to mess themselves up again. Um Coming down the pike. And they're telegraphing their own that you're telling your enemy what you're doing. But anyway, again, you know, I might do a separate video on that. I might do a separate video on that because it's very frustrating of these seeing the same people doing the same thing, and they can't understand why you failed. They can't understand why they failed. No, I'm gonna tell you why y'all failed. First of all, is your messaging for one. Number two, you're not calling out what needs to be called out. You can't sit there and say about science. You can't accuse the conservatives of science. All right, you can't accuse the conservatives of science of denial of science and everything. When y'all deny science too, you can't go to the conservatives talking about global warming or climate change, talking about well we can't. The debate is over. The debate is over about what is about climate change. Now, even though I'm against the climate change narrative, but I might do a separate read on that too. But y'all can't sit do that when y'all deny of what is a woman, though. What is a man and what is a woman? You can't deny the science of what's a XY and an XX chromosome. You can't sit there go in front of a Senate hearing and say and when somebody asks you what is a woman, you look like a deer in the headlights. I think everybody know what is a woman. A woman is an adult human female. That's it. Adult human female. That's 3 words. Adult human female. Or as adult female human. You know. Yeah, it's female human. Yeah. But either way, how you put it, it's still the same. If you can't answer a simple question of what is a female, what is a woman, then why should anybody have the sense to elect you in the first damn place? Makes no sense. All right. This ain't about somebody going into bedrooms and or behind closed doors or go out in public, dressing in, you know, you know, dressing wearing attire that is the opposite of your gender, rather than is more about stopping y'all from destroying the meaning of words. See, words matter. Words actually matter, and you can't say it is. What is. You can't just sit there and just deny the existence of something just because you feel like it. No, is what it is because it exists. You can't change it, no matter how you feel about it. And that's why the left and the Democrats and anybody who's anti-MAGA, y'all might have a problem in 2026 and 2028. You know, so yeah. I'm not as liberal as some of y'all think I am. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not that liberal, but I'm liberal enough, and I don't consider myself a liberal, but I'll take it though. I'll take it. You know, I'll take it because I used to be pro life. I used to be pro life until I read about how there's issues um with infant mortality rate. How certain women, that there is an epidemic of women dying a day after or weeks after childbirth. So um on that on that reason is the reason why I'm no longer pro life on that when it comes to the abortion argument. Um and this is where you got these idiots online talking about, well, man, black women have the most abortions. Um, but y'all never say why. Y'all never say why these women have these abortions. For one thing, because it's usually black women that are dying from infant mortality rate. But you try to tell these people that they're looking at it from, oh, black women ain't shit, black women are worse stewards. No, that's not even the argument. The argument is there is a health problem that needs to be solved. All right. So if a woman, a black woman especially, if she want to have an abortion, um, most likely I probably wouldn't understand. You know, because of what's going on for the last 15 years of black women having these black women dying after childbirth, and also the medical malpractice, all that's going on. And I'm gonna say something about medical malpractice. This is the reason why though I go to nursing homes, I go to hospitals, and having family members in those facilities. I'm like a hawk because there is medical malpractice when they do to black people. You know, they will give a black person less pain medication than they do of their white counterpart, because they thought that black people we can withstand pain and all that. Right, exactly. White women, right. White women go to private doctors, so the information is skewed. I've been trying to say that for a very long time. Nobody want to listen to that. I kept saying, listen, most abortions does not happen at Planned Parenthood. Most abortions does not happen in Planned Parenthood. But let me tell you what Planned Parenthood did. Right. I remember I went to a certain college. Right. Since they're supposed to quote unquote butcher babies, quote unquote. Right. Well, if they are so on this pro, let's butcher babies and everything. How come they gave men condoms? How come they give women that what's that thing, that hook, that childbirth device that they insert inside a woman? So if they're there for quote unquote being a butcher women, a butcher babies and shit. Why would they would have more joy in doing that rather than giving men condoms, spermicide condoms, that I should say, and giving women birth control devices. See, and you know, it's going back to this Charlie Kirk thing, right? Because I have to bring this up about Charlie Kirk. Oh man, Charlie Kirk died because he spoke the truth. Only thing Charlie Kirk did was he just want to debate. Oh, Charlie Kirk, but listen, that's bullshit. Okay. Um, if you're going to debate somebody in good faith. Charlie Kirk, Steve Crowder, Brandon Tatum, Candace Owens, and I know I'm missing a few names. I know I'm missing a few names. None of these people debate other people in good faith. None of them do that. What they do is they would gaslight with a question. Then when the person who is responding to the question, then as they're speaking, they get cut off in the middle of the sentence. All right, they get cut off in the middle of the sentence, and then, oh, here we go, somebody got triggered. You know, no, no. What if you're going to debate somebody? If you're going to debate somebody, at least have a 2 minute, 3 minute. You know, I talk for 3 minutes. You bring a counterpoint. I do a 2 minute rebuttal. You do a 2 minute rebuttal. See, that's structure. That's a debate. That is a debate in good faith. But doing this, put up a table up there in the middle of a college campus and say, oh, I gotta pick this ball, and say, oh, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong about what? And then picking out your opponents among people who are 10, 12, 10, 15, 20 years younger than you, it shows me you're weak. You're looking for weak opponents. I can't stand, you know, if you're gonna pick somebody your own age. You know, and I want to say something too, though, right? I'm gonna say something too while like we having this while I'm here. I want to do the people who surrounded Charlie Kirk's or Ben Shapiro's desk. Right. Kirk got cooked in most of his debates. Yeah, because most of his debates, Lou, is in the confine of his people of his age group. Every time when Charlie Kirk debate, I don't know, Destiny, or when Charlie Kirk debates what's the name? Hiker. Hassan Hiker. I think is his name Hiker or something like that. Every time you see somebody, Charlie Kirk debate somebody at his age or somebody older, he always loses. Because I got that one footage and this happened like early this year. I want to say happened in 2025, early this year, or a little bit earlier than that. I want to say 2004, 2024. But anyway, Charlie Kirk was sitting there on stage with Destiny and his son, and then the Young Turks. What's his name? Yerk. They got under um, Charlie Kirk's skin so bad that Charlie Kirk loses his shit. He lost his shit. Charlie Kirk couldn't do anything but yell, scream, crash out. You know, but he's supposed to be a great debater. No, you were outmatched by the people who are in your age range, your age group, or somebody who is older. I might show you the footage on that one. I'm not going to share anything on this live stream because I don't feel like pulling that shit up. Might do that on a later video. You know, might do that on a later video. And plus, my Wi-Fi is kind of something weird about my Wi-Fi. So I'm not gonna do that. So, but but anyway, um, let me talk about California because I know I brought this up earlier. Shout out to the state of California. I am no fan of the state of California. I am not. I'm not a fan of it. But what they're about to do to YouTube and Google and Silicon Valley, oh, I'm so happy because here is the thing: YouTube did nothing when Cynthia G did that Who Choose Better series where she got her fans put photos of interracial couples, especially black men with other races of women. YouTube did nothing. When Obsidian was doxing Chrissy and harassing Feminista Jones and Fort Harriet and harassing Sophie A. Nelson, YouTube did nothing, right? And now Obsidian's back, right? Tommy Sotomayor can sit there and talk about, make fun of, you know, dead black women and so forth. YouTube did nothing. Well, actually, you know what? I take that back. Yes, they did to him. They did that to him. But still, you know, it took them a long time for them to address that. So I'm tired, y'all. But I'm glad what I'm hearing out of California. I want to see this happen, but I'll make a video on that. Hopefully, I'll make a video on that because shout out to Super Sly. Um, yeah. So, um, let me see what else. What else I want to talk about. It's so much things. It's so much in my mind I really want to say, but you know, there's so much in my head that I really want to talk about. I find that it's troubling. Let me see what else. What else? There's something else I want to touch on. Um, you know what? Should I hang this up? No, you know what? No one. No, no, no. I got to rant on this. I got to rant on this. Y'all, I got, you know what? I got to talk about on Bomb. I got to talk about this shit that I heard on Bomb Cherry's channel. I got to go off on this. I got to go off on this. It happened on Bomb Cherry's channel earlier. How can y'all talk about Flora and Jay Prince, right? How y'all said that Flora is slow, and how that Flora and other women like MJ hang around with, you know, with Jay Prince and Daryl Long, and y'all saying that um these women are slow, or one of these women are slow, and that two, you won't, you know, um shit, I'm tired. These women are there looking for all that red pill shit soaking to their heads, and then and they want to be accepted by these nefarious men. I can't let y'all get away with that, because if this is true, right? Then by that logic, you got to check Sharon too. Everybody with some sense know what Sharon is doing. I'm sorry, I gotta sit there and say it. You know, everybody can sit there and see that. The Tyler Perry arguments, making money off the pain of black women, knowing the fact all he does is hang around with trying to debate with the red pill. So if these red pill Negroes are such a danger to black women, why are you trying to break bread with them? You see what I'm saying? Why try, if you want to debate you trying to debate Anger Man, Fatty, Tommy Sotomayor, and Anger Man, right? Mr. Fantastic. If you're trying to have all these niggas around you, they're making money, you're making money, but you're not destroying their talking points. In fact, you're not even destroying them. And that's why I said that's why I said last year that y'all, it's like that cartoon from Looney Tunes of the sheepdog and the wolf. Y'all punching the clock at the same place. So if you can sit there and see that Jay Prince ain't shit, and then you can say that Anton ain't shit, how how come though? And these men are supposed to be fighting over you, fighting to defend your honor as a black woman. Then if you are fighting in the honor of black women, then therefore by that logic, why are you trying to make money with the niggas who are harassing, denigrating, disrespecting black women all the time? That's why I said last year, or early this year, I should say, back around March, I said I want nothing to do with y'all. That's why you don't see me on panels, you know, because I see a play, and this is not about solving anything but to make money, make cash apps and everything else. See, it's not just about the bounties. The bounties that Sharon did is really a secondary issue. Even though I was annoyed and it pissed me off, but it's the other issue of trying to create fake ass drama in order to generate you know it's really the trashiest and sloppiest way of content creation, if you ask me, though. So anyway, um, I'm going to continue this on some pre-record videos. Oh shit! What's up, Sugar Bomb? What's up? What's up? What's this? I don't know. What's this? Your husband? Yeah, 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 yeah. Sugar Bomb. Yeah, your husband's talking. What is it? What is it, Sugar Bomb? Talking. What's this? Like, like, like you asking as if somebody cook you a bad plate of food or some old shit. What's this? Well, hello to you, Sugar Bomb. Hello to you. All right. Hello to you. I'm gonna expect you to show up on my chat room today. But man, I have to wait for 5 more hours for some barb. No, wait a minute. Hold on. What time is it? It's 5:55. Oh, I'm gonna be some barbecue. And have barbecue in a few weeks. I want me some barbecue. I'm tired of going to excuse me. I'm tired of going to Waterburger and McDonald's and shit. 'Cause I didn't even have time to cook this damn week. I ain't had no time to cook this damn week. But I want me some fucking barbecue now. I want me some barbecue. I want me some ribs. You know what? Fuck the ribs. The only thing I want is brisket and sausage. Okay, that's all I want. I want me some brisket and some sausage. All right, just give me some couple links of sausage. You know, four or five slices of brisket. I'm done. Okay, I'm done for 2 days. Uh, huh. Ribs, pork, pulled pork, jerk chicken. You know what? I had never tried jerk chicken though. Never even tried it though. I heard people talk about it, especially Jamaicans and Caribbeans be talking about it. I never tried jerk chicken. Never tried that. You know, it's kind of getting cool in the morning, man. I love it. My feet getting cold. Like, man, I gotta put me some socks on and shit. Damn. And when I say socks, I ain't talking no Fruit of Balloons or Hanes socks. I'm talking about those thick ass socks with the with like um Kevlar on it. Yeah, I gotta give you one of them thick ass socks, man. Fuck that shit. You should start with mild first. Really? Let me tell you how crazy my ass is, Fred. Let me tell you how crazy my black ass is. Listen, I'm one of them type of niggas that will go head in first, right? I'll go into say, hey, I want to try the hottest shit you got. And man, I ain't doing that shit. Man, I did that one time. I said, fuck that. I went to what's it called? I remember when a Wing Stop had opened shop down here. And Wing Stop had this I also do this shit in Mexican restaurants too, but you know, I'm kind of used to Mexican food, so you know. But anyway, Went over there to the wing stop. Uh, I saw they had this. It's called the atomic wings, and I said, "Oh, oh shit, okay." It seems to be a type that going. Yeah, 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 man. Man, bruh. Yeah. Now, mind you, I was in my 20s and 30s, y'all, because I be going when it comes to food and shit like that, or even alcohol. I was bad. I was bad when it comes to alcohol. Alcohol. I'll try the strong. I ain't gonna man, start off with this Bud Light. Fuck you. Oh, start off with this Jim Beam. Fuck you. Oh man, we got some Everclear. Okay, okay. I'll start with that. You know, there's something stronger than Everclear. Talking about alcohol, there's something stronger than that. And man, you talk about burning your insides. Oh man, I had a sinus problem one time. I'm gonna talk about this first though. So I had a sinus problem. Got runny nose and shit. Stuffed up head. So so I went out in the woods. We had a party out there in the woods, and uh, some of the white boys was had this. They had that was creating their own shit, right? Moonshine, and yeah, uh, yeah, moonshine. No, they shouldn't call that motherfucker moonshine. They should call that shit hell shine, cause I drunk that shit. I thought, man, from my mouth to my ass was burning. That's how. That's how. That's all I'm gonna tell you right there. From my mouth to my ass, I was on fire. Okay, that shit. Man, as soon as I drank that shit, all my eyes turned red, teary eyed, nose start was running and shit, ears start popping and shit. Yeah, it cleared me up though. I'll tell you that right. Cleared up my sinus up though. I had to give him that. But anyway, back to the wings part. Like again, I'm talking about oh man, wow, yeah. Yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, man, Fred. Yeah. Yeah. I drunk something, man, that was so the alcohol proof was so man. My whole stomach was boiling all night long with that, man. My stomach was just like, okay, now man, I'm put it like you like this. Imagine if you up in the you out in the cold and you drink it and then or you take like a shot and you feel like your stomach is radiating heat, like your stomach itself is radiating. That's how bad. I don't know what that moonshine. I call that shit hell shine. Fuck that shit. That shit was out of pocket. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I go ahead. Well, back then I go ahead and first back then, but anyway, let me talk about those wings though, because that's a whole other but trying out on the wings and shit. They said, man, hey man, do you want the sauce on the side, or you want to be cooked with the sauce? Now I'm a dumbass, right? I'm being a dumbass right there. I said I don't know about being dumb or brave, so I said we'll cook we'll cook with it. Now the woman looked at me. She said, "Baby," well, she didn't say it like that, but darling, hey, again, it's the South. It's the South. So she said, listen, you sure about that? I said, yeah, I'm sure about that. Not knowing what I'm about to get myself into. Yeah. Uh, I I have never got burnt up in the mouth. My mouth burnt the fuck up and shit. I even fed the rest of it to the dog because I couldn't handle it. Even the dog would even touch. Even the dog took a bite of it and ran. I said, "Fuck this shit." It took him about 2 hours to finish the bones. It took 2 hours for that dog ate the rest of the shit. Like, damn. Mm, I ain't trying that shit no more. And that'll ghost pepper. Oh, ghost pepper, man, fuck that. You can put that ghost pepper on some enchiladas one time. Fuck that. Ghost pepper. Oh my god. See, yeah, you gotta start off light. Yeah, yeah, you're right. I'm gonna take your advice on that, Fred. I'm gonna take your advice in that chat room. I'm just gonna go ahead and start light, start mild, and then move up. Because if jerk, because I really want to try jerk chicken though. I really want to try it though. You know, I think ghost pepper has been replaced with scorpion peppers. No, whoa, hold on. Ghost peppers? No, hold on. Scorpion peppers? See, I never tried a scorpion pepper. In fact, don't want to try it. I don't even want to try that. Oh hell, you been here for an hour? Yes, yes, I have. Yeah, I have Queen. I had Queen. I was going to end it about 30 minutes ago, but since people got in the chat room, start talking, I said, let me stay on for a while. Because I'm over here waiting for I'm wasting time for the barbecue place to open up. Because it's 6 o'clock. The place gonna open up around 7 o'clock or 8. No, wait a minute. I think it's 8. Tobacco. No, not tobacco. Tabasco brand makes scorpion sauce. Listen, I don't want to try it. I'm sorry. I'm scared. Listen, I'm a punk bitch. Okay, I'm a punk bitch to try that shit. All right. Listen. I went to ghost pepper. That's far as I'm going to go. Okay, and that's not even easy. And I was a punk then. We want you to try ghost pepper. Shit, didn't even know what I was expecting. Yeah, hell, you man, shit. Your whole insides liquefied shit with that, with that ghost pepper. Damn. And and I'm gonna tell you something. It's one thing to eat, ghost pepper. Is another one shitting it out. All right, because you stay on stuff on the toilet. You sit on the toilet with a ghost pepper. Now it's bad enough with jalapenos, but ghost pepper. Oh man. What I'm talking about? A whole lot. What happened on Bomb's channel? What happened on? There is a reason why. Well, are you at work? Well, I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna tell you what I was talking about, Queen. I talked about a whole lot of things. What happened on Bomb's channel? The real reason why though the white boys showed up at Tennessee State, and it's bigger than what it was, and I'm still, and even when I find out what it was, that still made me proud of those students. All right, I'm still proud of the students over there. So yeah, that's basically what I was talking about. Yeah, let's just say about the Tennessee thing, Queen, because I'm gonna touch off on it because everybody has been commenting on my community tab and on my videos about the real reason why they showed up. It had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk, even though Charlie Kirk was a uh, you know, they was trying to get black people to support Benjamin Netanyahu, and I'm glad Sabby Sabs even said it on her video, and when I went on Twitter, that flew right over my head. That was one information I left out on my video. See, I didn't caught that part. One of the guys that showed up on that table worked for an Israeli apparently, I'm saying apparently worked for the for a lobby group that caters to the state of Israel, apparently. And so yeah. Yeah, Jason Whitlock was cooning though. He was cooning his ass off. So was Tommy. Tommy said something on Twitter. I said, nah, nigga, I know you didn't say that shit. I went and screenshot that shit with Tommy Sotomayor said. I had to screenshot that shit on Twitter though. It was stupid. Talking about white people talking about his intelligence. Nigga, you were telling everybody black people ain't shit and black people are dumb. Woo, 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 woo. But when it's come time for them to say that you are dumb, oh, you have a problem. Nigga, shut the fuck up, man. Yeah. I should be cussing like this because because I'm monetized, so I don't know why I'd be cussing right now, but yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Fuck all this. I ain't gonna wait for this shit. I'm gonna take my ass to bed. This is the first week of fall. Thank you, Jesus. I love it. Yeah, they get a wake up call. Yeah, man, and watching, yeah, Fred, yeah, watching that white boy drag the shit out of fucking Officer Tatum on Pierce Morgan. I watched that, and all I can say is my mouth just dropped. And about time somebody did that to the Brandon Tatum. Finally, somebody did to Brandon Tatum. Brandon Tatum said something that was so stupid. It's like, well, and no, the white dude, I think his name was Dave. I'm trying to remember his name. I forgot his name. So he put out an excellent point about Indians and reservations. And hold on, he said what? Dave Smith, yes, right. Dave Smith cooked the shit out of Brandon Tatum. That shit, I was like, damn. Because Dave Smith said, okay, look how we did to the Native American and put them on reservations. But they have the right to vote. He said it. Native Americans still have the right to vote, but the Palestinians, they don't have the right to vote. Brandon Tatum tried his best trying to go around that, go over it, go under it. He still could not get through that point. Just destroying himself on that. That shit, man. See, it's shit like that though that should have happened 10 years ago. Brandon Tatum should have been stopped 10 years ago in his tracks. You know, yeah, it was Woo, Brandon Tatum and David Smith on Pierce Morgan. Yeah, man, I watched that, man. I was like, oh my god, I actually thought that. See, that was a dissect and deconstruction of an argument. Dave broke. Dave went ahead and broke Brandon Tatum down, broke down his arguments down like a calculus problem. Like man, he was doing calculus and algebra. That shit was beautiful. That shit was beautiful. Brandon Tatum couldn't say shit. He broke his ass down like with that or that with that analogy. And I'm glad Dave Smith did not use black people in that argument because we know because I bet you in the middle of that conversation he couldn't use black people in that conversation because Brandon was going to do this whole well blah 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 black people did this and then no, he used a different minority group and I'm glad though he did that. I'm glad Dave did that because if you use black people as an example, Brandon Tatum would try to talk about 400 years of slavery, black people are racist, drugs, depression, drugs and crime and all that shit argument. So I'm glad he used another minority group. That was an excellent point by you using Native Americans, compare them with the Palestinians. So it shows the racism of the right. They say nothing about the shooting in Pennsylvania. MAGA conservatives said nothing about because the shooter's white. Look, look, like that shooting in Dallas, right? When they was targeting the ice the ice facility. Homeboy shot himself in the eye. He took that rifle to the eye and took himself out. Now there's video footage of that going around on the internet showing what's his name took that rifle, pointed at his own eye, his left eye. I'm like, damn, really, y'all really gonna put this shit on the fucking internet? It's already bad enough with the Charlie Kirk thing, man. Y'all, some of y'all are sadistic. Now I seen death up close, right? I seen death up close. That shit ain't. No, I gotta say, are we so desensitized that we just put up photographs of people taking their own lives and shit, or the life we've been taking in a gruesome manner, you know? But anyway, yeah. Anyway, yeah. But shit. You know what? I'm gonna take my ass to bed. Fuck it. Fuck it. I ain't gonna wait. I ain't gonna wait. Shit. Fuck it. I'm gonna take my ass to bed, man. Cause I just put on alarm clock. I'll run down there and get me some brisket and some sausage. I ain't gonna wait until the place open it up. Shit. But I wish I had some better sauce though. Yeah, I wish I had some better barbecue sauce. I remember I used to make my own barbecue sauce. I put some vinegar in. You know, I put some vinegar in my shit. Right, I put some vinegar. Yeah, my barbecue sauce is mostly vinegar based rather than um brown sugar based. You know. But anyway, uh, yeah, yeah. What time do you barbecue? Around 7. Around 7 o'clock. Around 8 o'clock in the morning. Shit. Shit. Every time I get off from work at this time at 5 in the morning, 4 in the morning, them people be up there since 4 in the morning with a big ass barbecue pits and shit. You see all their flames and shit. I said, oh shit, I'm going to come back in a few more hours. Cause yeah, they be having a barbecue. They be cooking that barbecue like late at night and shit. Late at night, early that morning, then to open the place up around 9 o'clock. Sometimes 7 o'clock. Uh, I see DOD. What's going on, DOD? Yeah, now ours open in noon in the noon. Oh, okay. Yeah. My go comes on at opens up around 8. You know, you guys, man, shit, hell yeah, man. I remember I talking to my uncle about barbecue, and he lived for years in the Carolinas, right? Carolina, Georgia area, right? You know, I'm like, what's this? And I'm actually looking at the barbecue. I'm like, what's this? You know, this ain't no fucking. This ain't. I ain't saying like that, but I'm like, this ain't no barbecue. What do you? Y'all put mustard in this shit? We don't put no mustard in no barbecue. What the hell is this? You know, we don't put no mustard in no barbecue. Y'all put a whole bottle of mustard on the meat, and y'all cooking this shit. No, no, no. See, no, see, now. I do want to try Kansas City. I want to go up to Missouri and Kansas, on both sides of Kansas City, and try their barbecue. Then I want to go to Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I don't know about going to Memphis because Memphis is so crime ridden, but I want to try the barbecue from Memphis, uh, the barbecue from Memphis and Kansas City. I never tried that. I tried the Carolinas. I tried the ones in Carolinas though, but Carolina and Georgia, no, no, y'all put mustard in y'all shit. No. See, over here, we have like type of uh, a German type of barbecue. It's German. Because like we put like not just a dry rub. We put like tomato. It's more like tomato vinegar into it's more like vinegar base. You know, it's more like vinegar and stuff and dry rub on it. You know, some and I'm and chicken. Yeah. It's lemon and vinegar on the chicken. You know, down here because it's mostly German. It's mostly a German type of um base down here in Texas though. But I want to try the Kansas City in Memphis. I want to see how it's like. What's on it? I want to see how good it is. Shit. Anyway, oh, thank y'all for a super chat the other day. Yeah, I think that was uh, what's his name? Who gave me a super chat the other day? Dante. Shout out to Dante for the super chat. I'm not sure if not sure if I had acknowledged him, and if I didn't, I'm gonna say Dante appreciate the super chat. So, oh, hold on. I'm lying down. I'm so happy to see you live. Well, I was gonna do a live stream mode, but you was live, and I didn't want to interrupt you. Mo, I gotta ask a question. Why do you get dressed and then you go to sleep? Oh shit. Anyway, you know, you lying down. I'm so happy to see you a lot. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Mo. Glad that you're here. But yeah, man. I really want to go to sleep, but I'm hungry at the same damn time. Cause I'm hankering for some barbecue. I'm like, you know what? And the sun is not up. It's still dark outside side too. I'm glad of that shit. I'm glad. Oh, uh-huh. That's that's when I start work. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Yeah. Um, I don't know what you do. Hold on. She said, yeah, my schedule is weird. Sometimes I work at 5 a.m. Okay, okay, okay. So so Mo, I gotta ask a question. You know, since you are the first lady, who is the president? Oh, what she said? I work for myself so I can do whatever. I have deadlines though. Oh, okay. You got deadlines. Okay, okay then. All right. Okay then. Um, but I just want to ask though. You said so like you have you know what I don't want to pry in your business. So so you do your own so you own your own business is what like is what you're saying. Oh oh she says I'm my favorite president ever. Shit. But anyway, sort of. Oh, okay. Oh, well, you got deadlines and everything. So I'm assuming though you part of fashion or something like that. Then, but you know what? Hey, I shouldn't ask. It's none of my business. I ain't trying to. I was kind of curious on when you said it that. Oh, you've been writing speeches recently for people. See, Mo, we need to collab. All right, we need to get together on something because because yeah, me and you we need to get together on something. Yeah, political stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Oh, we need reason. Yeah. We need to. We need to. Yeah. Yeah. If things would have went well for me this year, or I should say earlier this year, the early part of this year, yeah, I would have had something started off. But you know, it's like way past due. Yeah, 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 it is. So right, 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 right. So, but anyway, anyway, I hate to cut this short, y'all. I've been here for over an hour and 20 minutes, and it's 6:29. Yeah, it's 6:29. I'm just gonna close my eyes at this point, cause and just go off the dreamland and wait, and put on my alarm clock. I'm gonna put my alarm clock on, cause all right then, all right then for first lady. But anyway, let me jump off of here, and I'll talk to y'all later. I hate to get going, but I'm sleepy as hell though. I'm sleepy. Shit, been up all night. So and plus I gotta do some outside stuff too though. So yeah, I gotta do some outside stuff. So anyway, let me jump off of here, and I'll see y'all next time. And yeah, and I might get some videos up. Hopefully around Monday. Hopefully around Monday, I'll put some videos out that I'm working on. So anyway, y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace, and I'm out.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.